Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel for the second video on Warzone and DMC on the channel. So, some major news today, released about 2 hours ago by Infinity Ward about the upcoming changes for Season 2. So the first big changes coming up is crashes and stability, which is a big quality of life improvement. Sure, maybe we've had situations where, in short, you lose all your equipment and all your progress in DMC over the game crashing. Black screens, disconnects. It's a bloody nightmare, it really is. So it's a great quality of life changes. I'm glad to hear it and glad to see it. There's also going to be improvements to audio, so I'm hoping that means better audio in regards to areas where the gunfire is coming from, game where players are jumping, that type of thing. I'm very hopeful for these audio improvements, especially when you get players that out of nowhere come out like, holy shit, I should have been able to hear that guy approaching me from the behind. But yeah, we'll hopefully be able to see. I know there's going to be as well complete improvement and revamp of the user interface. So improved navigation for the camo menu, polished up social tab, new bundle screen, quick equip from the battle pass. I believe there's going to be many others as well, and I think there's going to go as far as instant speed of recent players in the menu. So more just quality of life changes in Season 2. Definitely, I will say this, they're moving in the right direction, my personal opinion of the game. Didn't play much of the original Warzone, but after playing other games where the company doesn't give two fiddlers shit, it definitely seems that this game, well, the game developers are sort of trying to take 2 steps forward in my personal opinion, only half a step or a step back, but we shall see. So I know there's more experience updates coming up, especially around weapon balances, challenges, battle pass and weapons progression. So from what I know, they're going to do a complete rebalance, especially in regards to the consistency with the engagements and how the armor performs. So potentially we're going to see a new meta around the guns, really. Like, the Fennec at the minute is obviously the dominant machine gun, with the RPK being very close to that there with its time to kill, but hopefully we may see a complete revamp if they're doing new weapon balances and how the armor works. So we'll have to wait and see another one. Don't get me wrong, I love the Fennec. I can't believe I made a fucking DMR of it that was semi-viable, somewhat. So the Battle Royale, we're seeing return to the original 1v1 Gulag. Personally speaking, didn't experience a 1v1 Gulag, so I don't know much in this one, I can't really say much. Either way, Gulag's a bit of fun, it's a bit of crack. I quite enjoy the Gulag. It is stupid, running around killing each other with pistols, and there's just like Juggernaut, aka the Jailkeeper with a fucking minigun. Oh, it's good crack. It's so fucking stupid. The cash economy, I believe it is going to get revamped as well from what I remember reading. So the cost of weapons, the cost of equipment and gear is going to be decreased. At the same time, the economy for what is dropped, so your loot, will be increased. For example, instead of getting 100 as the minimum, registers will be set to 500, ground loot average $800. So that is a good quality of life change that way, especially for early game and getting your equipment and setup, so you're not running about with a pistol trying to find money to get the gun that you want. So the loot vomiting is back, as everyone knows, which is good. Pretty much it's intended to get people through it faster instead of having to go click, 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 which is not bad. It's not bad, like, but I think for a game that's meant to be high paced, it's a good quality of life improvement. I think many people will agree with that there. Since I didn't play much of Warzone 1, to me, this is a good quality of life improvement. I'll have to wait and see and get more experience on that one before I make my mind up. Free-plate vests. So essentially, there's going to be, well, we're continuously evaluating the pace of combat. We've decided to make change. All players will now start with 3-plate vests. So there'll be no more having to find your vest, essentially. There'll be a standardization. There's going to be tweaks to movement. So hopefully that'll mean either more methodological combat, or they'll do things like slight increase. I believe they're doing slight increases to sprinting. Essentially, the slight increase means you'll be able to get the cover faster. That's the theory behind it. Buy stations is the next one. In order to make buy stations easier to access, they're revamping the approach spawn locations and adjusting them across the map. They haven't said which way they're doing it, but it's still a nice quality of life improvement change. Strongholds, they haven't said too much on, but they're increasing the payoff for them to make them more balanced and more rewarding. As the strongholds can be an absolute nightmare at times, especially when you have players chasing you through it, so a nice wee balance on that one. Next, news on DMZ. There's going to be a lot of changes coming around the AI, especially in their spawn rates and their accuracy at range. So, enemy tuning, Season 1, the AI was very challenging at times. It was fucking terrifying, driving the Burton in 20 tier 3 spawn that completely shred your vehicle at the near the last evac is fucking terrifying when that happens. So, essentially I'm not too sure how they're going to do this. So from what I know, they're going to try and decrease the spawn rate and try and make it more even throughout the game. I do also believe they're decreasing the accuracy at long range. So to me, that is a very good quality of life spawns. It's a massive quality of life improvement really for DMZ because the AI is an absolute nightmare at times. Like I love the challenge, but it is nightmarish, and I'm sure plenty of people will agree it can be an absolute nightmare. Spawn points. So this is another good quality of life that I feel is a very good change. The spawn points are going to be more dynamic and more focused around getting to places such as contracts, warehouses, strongholds a lot quicker, so we can actually progress in DMZ instead of spawning the Suave village or the arse end of nowhere out in the fucking desert up north, up by Rohan. So to me, it's a great quality of life where either you're spawning and get directly into PvP 30-40 seconds into it, or a couple of minutes into it, or you're having to run 5 minutes to get anywhere, or to even get your closest vehicle. So to me, that's a really good quality of life improvement. Mission difficulty tuning, not too sure what way they're going to do this. There's talks that there may be new tier missions, so I'm guessing they're going to be taking that there into account. They're probably going to rewrite what the tiers are going to be. So with the reset happening, the mission difficulty tuning will be completely reset, so we shall see a whole new batch of missions more likely. So it'll make it easier for players to get the insured slots, as well as it'll make it a lot easier for newer players to get into the actual feeling of the game. So, as you know, DMC has caused crashes, so they are, hopefully this update coming in the 15th of February. One of their biggest ones is stabilization of the servers and gameplay, so hopefully that means the game will be in a relatively good state upon launch. Fingers crossed, everyone. But as we all know, with the launch of the past few Call of Duties, probably won't happen, to be fair. It'll take a few weeks for them to get the stability right. Seasonal refresh, so I'm happy enough for this, truthfully speaking. With the new season beginning, it kicks everyone off and all new players off on the same boat, so yeah, it's a nice wee change. It's not, it is annoying, but it gives everyone a fair and equal chance at the very start. You're not constantly coming up with people with their own personal weapons. It means people are going to have to work to improve their kit and all again. Locations. Last one here. The new exclusion shown coming in Season 2, players will have a third option to choose from when deploying in DMC. The faction missions refresh will provide new missions that send you across these destinations, including Building 21. So what this could potentially mean is there might be dynamic spawns depending on the missions you select. And the fact that you'll have to focus your gear on the missions for when you're doing it. So this is actually quite an interesting idea. That if that is true, that means there's going to be dynamic spawns based on your missions, which is going to be fucking unreal. Anyways, yeah, please let me know what you all think of these changes coming up. To me, they're actually quite positive in a lot of ways, especially from someone who's mainly played Warzone 2 and DMZ. Never truly experienced Warzone 1. To me, there are a lot of good quality of life changes. I would like to know what you all think as a player base who's potentially been through it, especially Warzone 1. After playing the original Call of Duties, right back to the big red one, the original Call of Duty, right up to Modern Warfare 2007, 2019, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Last Call of Duty I played was Black Ops 2. Then this was me getting back into the swing of things. I got Black Ops 3 there because of the zombies I play with my friends, as well as this Call of Duty. So I'm hoping these quality of life changes are all good and the community view them as good. But I'd like to know everyone's views on this in the comments below. Anyways, with that there everyone, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. And please do remember to join us over on Discord. Links are down in the description. Thanks again everyone, and I shall see you in the DMZ or Warzone.